All right. Welcome back. Hopefully everyone is doing good. I am going to get these two artifacts and the power that we gotta get. We'll do that. I might do some of these side quests not in video. Haven't decided yet. Let me know in the comments if you want to see them or not. Yeah, let's go get the power and then the two artifacts. Grab this loot and go to the planet.
Another planet without native life.
For later
All
analyses.
we need to concern ourselves with then is other visitors.
More to get. I'll spare you the cutscene.
Good to be back in our own ship.
Alright, is Barrett here?
Something you need?
Guess not.
Let's put this bird into space. We're locking into orbit now.
Let's go see what Barrett wants.
I do not spend as much time here as some of the others, but I appreciate that I was still given my own room.
Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we? First off, I just want to say, heck of a job saving Dazra. That was... A pat on the back isn't nearly enough. That's right. They could carry you around on a palanquin and walk you through the city. And of course, there'd be confetti.
Ooh, confetti.
I also want to thank you for putting a halt to the Serpent's crusade. The last thing the Settled Systems needs is another war.
What would have happened if we listened to Anasco?
Well, I doubt House Varun would have had the resources to invade the Settled Systems. So it would have likely been guerrilla tactics to start. Ambushes, sabotage, that kind of stuff. Then again, when has House Varun ever fought in that manner? So I don't know. Let's just be glad we don't have to imagine it.
No need to thank me. It's not as if it was a hard choice.
True, but sometimes the right thing can be hard to see. Especially when you have something to gain by ignoring it. And you spent a lot of time in Dazra. Who knows how that might have shifted your perspective. Either way, I hope the new leadership in Dazra is just as level-headed. The whims of a cosmic snake aside, House Dul Kef seems like they'd be more open to trade with the Settled Systems.
How still Kef's attention to detail will serve Darzara.
Sure. They're bean counters, but that could tie things up in regulation. One thing I appreciate about Constellation is they don't get wrapped up in red tape. Not unless that tape is a being from another universe. Here to make things sticky. Either way, I won't waste your brain cells on the what-ifs. The fact is, you got rid of the vortex and saved Darzara. As for the whole choosing a leader thing, time will tell if you made the right choice. Give it maybe 20 years and you'll start to see the results.
I don't even want to know what Darzara looks like in 10 years, let alone 20.
You can try, but you can't escape it. Even if you never set foot in Darzara again, time's a loquacious one. It'll give you the story and spare no feelings. Regardless, I won't sit here and sugarcoat it. The people of Darzara have a long road ahead of them. They're gonna have to make foundational decisions regarding everything from infrastructure to immigration to their core religious beliefs. Let's hope this first push sends them on the right path. Take a break. Let's chat.
I thought that's what I was doing.
This is amazing. The unity, the multiverse. This is everything and more, literally.
A lot to unpack.
No kidding. Think of the dissertations. Boundless topics, no bounds. Except the books, they're bound. This explains so much, though. They're disorganized, petty, weird, and also deeply fascinating at the same time. Because they are just people. We never rule that out, but it feels so good to know we weren't fighting against robot alien ghost gods or something.
Forget about the Starborn. The Unity is the central issue here.
True. We need to approach this critically and carefully. We can't just jump in. Or, I mean, we could, I guess. But it all comes back to this. We don't know what will happen if you enter the Unity. You might lose yourself or become a two-headed space shark. There are too many variables.
Would have thought you'd be the first to want to enter the Unity.
What? No. I just have to go back and forth about it for a while first, and then I'll be completely fine. Just part of my process. Of course, at the end of the day, it's your choice. But I will say this. Our entire purpose in Constellation is to explore. Why would we stop now?
Agreed.
I'm with you. I'm not gonna hold you back. But if you know, become evil or whatever, I'm also not gonna have your back. Anytime. The possibility of turning evil aside, I appreciate you taking the lead on this. You're guiding Constellation to new frontiers, new discoveries. On that note, there's something else I'd like. It's not on the scale of entering. Thanks. This has been swirl. So, I've been pondering over what's happened and what it all... And I've got a favor to ask. A teensy-weensy favor. About the size of a plank length, really. I think it's time I joined you in the physics-bending powers business. See if one of those temples works for more than just you.
You can get powers too?
What, you think you're the only one who can walk around in a cape and tights? Granted, it's just a theory. But I venture anyone who experiences visions from touching an artifact is now connected to them. You got a vision, I got a vision. You got a power, ergo.
All right, let's go.
Marvelous. I'm glad you're as gung-ho about this as I am. As it so happens, I've already talked to Vladimir. Seems our eye in the sky is back up and running. He sent me the coordinates for the temple already. We just have to visit.
Let's go.
Setting down, everything in the green.
lucky I have to do this for a...
This is Barrett, returning your call.
What in the... Who in the... Whoa. Hello, handsome. You got to be joking. Nope. Okay.
Interesting.
Skipping the initial shock of it all. Agreed. Not worth it. Forming a hypothesis.
Explain what's happening here.
Molecular binary schism? Temporal twinning? Group hallucination? Don't forget the fluctuations in the energy patterns, which align almost deterministically. Harmonized vibrations distorting some mechanical barrier between neighboring universes? Impossible to know with such a minute subset of readings. We need more data. Obviously.
What do we call you, other Barrett?
I'll be Barrett Prime. Amundsen is fine. Usually the barrier between us is too thick to communicate much anyway. Amundsen? Now I know you're not me. Hey, One of us has to keep it classy.
Welcome aboard.
Whoa there. Sustaining this connection requires a lot of concentration. Is this permanent? You will eventually monitor the energy fluctuations and agree. But no, this is unusual. I could study this forever. Irvin told me to just enjoy it and collect data on the side for later. And I'm glad I did. Irvin? He's with you. He's... okay? By the tone of your voice, I'm gathering some things in our lives might be a bit different. Is he happy? Yes, he is. Our daughter pilots the ship after Vasco was destroyed. But otherwise, we've survived the war well.
Daughter?
Amazing. Sounds like you don't have a daughter here, I take it. No, we talked about it, but no. We named her after Aja, my mentor. She died in the crossfire between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective decades ago. For me, Irvin died instead of Aja in that crossfire. She's best friends with Cora, and she's smart as hell. Of course she is.
Who's Irvin?
My husband. He passed 20 years ago. It's been so long. The horror of the infinite is the inclusion of the unimaginable. I promise. He's happy. We're happy.
Sounds very different where you're from.
I have so many questions. I wonder how many paths I've taken. We've taken. How many variations. How many ended with heartache and how many with joy. I think about that all the time. Wait. What's that noise? Starborn ship. We can handle this. On it. Something happened. I can't hold on to you. I'm struggling. Being pulled through the barrier. This is probably it, friends. Amundsen? Cherish every moment with them.
I already do, my friend. I promise.
So look, for the record, I am the same Barrett that came here with you. For sure. I think.
Good to know.
Isn't it? I mean, hey, at least only one other Barrett appeared. Imagine if an army of, me showed up.
I don't want to imagine that.
Besides, it is a bit exhausting to sustain just one extra me. Anyway, it's a relief, you know. I have this ability, this power. And I'm still just me. Just regular Barrett. And I already feel like it's subsiding. I no longer feel like I'm in a huge crowd.
Seems useful.
I thought so too. Other me, other Barrett, seemed like he was able to handle himself well in that fight. Anyway, we'll see. If the other me gets in the way, I can just release him or stop using the power entirely. For now, I just need to use this power a bit and digest what all has happened.
Use your power when you want to.
That's pretty exhausting, really. So I might only do it when I feel like we could use backup. For now, anyway. Ever feel like we're making history right here? Right now? Hard to believe this little tin can protects us from certain death constantly.
Across the vast multiverse, a friendly version of yourself arrives, armed and ready to lend a hand. $12 more to go.
Without fail. So far, it...
Let's take care of the minor incursion so they don't get out of hand again. And then we'll go for the artifacts. Oh, that was quick.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
Ah, a face I never mind see. I'm at your side.
You two go on.
An interesting mix of activity.
Excellent.
I'm listening.
Take a quick nap to get the XP bonus.
Last night was...
Hey.
Oh, I have a stimulants addiction. Interesting. Okay. I think I might build the ship too. I'll probably record it. Don't know if I'll include it in a like a normal episode. Try one of the new guns out.
Did they have anything of value?
That was pretty darn effective. Kinda like this dogfight. Need to explore these areas a lot better when I come to these incursions. Okay. Got Talsetti and Freya. Guess we can do Talsetti first.
Beginning landing cycle.
spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Attempting painless elimination. Hostiles escaped. Recommending increase in combat training.
Excuse me?
No hostiles detected.
Alright, let's clear this place out. This is where I technically started from.
Is there a lock you cannot defeat?
No, there's not. Actually, yes, there is. Ones that require a key. That's why you gotta search around.
Try that on me?
Good 777 right there.
You're dead! Over here! I'm in over my head!
Safe in the toilet, huh?
We can succeed at that before we are discovered.
You hear it? Hear the effect of the artifact. I have the cell key. that's right. I gotta kill him first. They have the same animation for everything, don't they? Now we get to go to Freya 3.
Touching down.
This place seems very flowery. Those were creepy sounding. Was trying to see if there was a way up. Ooh, there we go.
Beginning recording. Combat complete. Compiling list of observed errors.
How quickly can you get that done?
Okay. Let's see what this is all about, huh? Machina.
Research station. You speaking. What is your business here?
Responding to your distress signal.
We haven't sent a distress signal. Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop. Look, what are you trying to pull here?
Said there was an explosion in your high energy research lab.
Really? The high energy research lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friends to wait out there. What's inside? Stay with me, and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
It seems a strict policy, but in a way that is reassuring. Suggests they know what they are doing. Do not worry about me. Go ahead and go.